Here we have a 8-day cuckoo clock with a regular 34 movement in, and every time the great wheel rotates one time, the chain, the weight kind of skips. It bounces twice. So it's not the second wheel, it's not the third wheel. There's an issue in the great wheel, and I'm going to see if I can get it to do its issue. And I'm thinking that the pinion gear on the great wheel has got a bent tooth or some damage or whatever. Now it might take a while to do this, but you will see. And that's why you want to keep your feet clear of the weights in case something happens. It should come up. I got little marks on it. Did you see it? The whole clock shook. Again, the second wheel will rotate several times to the one rotation of the great wheel. And this bouncing happens twice in one rotation of the great wheel. So I'm thinking it is the pinion gear on the great wheel that the second wheel connects to make it turn. But we're gonna have to take this movement out and investigate more. But like I said, it does it twice per one rotation of the great wheel. It's fixing to do it again because I see my permanent marking on it. Or maybe I was seeing things. There it went again. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's the pinion gear. The chains is the first thing that you would look for. And these are the regular 34 movement takes chains that are 48 links per foot. And I've already swapped out the chain with the newer chain just to see if it was a bad link in the chain. It's not the chain. The chain links per foot are correct, but because it is doing it twice per one rotation of the great wheel, the issue is in the great wheel. It's not the ratchet wheel. The ratchet is working perfect, but the great wheel has got an issue on it, and I'm thinking it's in the pinion gear. So after my buddy takes his movement out of the case, I'm going to investigate more. So, okay, I think I discovered the issue. I was right on the pinion gear, but I was wrong on the strike. It doesn't have a pinion gear on it other than the second wheel, and I don't see any damage on the second wheel pinion gear. However, If you look at the minute wheel with minute pinion, I got something to point with. If you look at the minute wheel with minute pinion, I'll get you some light. Right here, there's a notch in this pinion gear. So as it rotates, there's a hole in this pinion gear. So as it's rotating on the minute wheel with minute arbor, it's catching that hole. It's like a slot right there. And I'm thinking that is the issue myself. And there's probably one on the other side of it. But I haven't studied it. Yeah, there's another one on the other side of it. And you should be able, maybe you could see it. It's very hard to see. But right here, there's another cut in this plastic wheel, this minute wheel with minute pinion. So we're going to replace this wheel and see if that resolves the issue with the chain and moving. And as you can see right here in this area, right here that the pencil was pointing at, there's a notch in one of the pinion gears. And I personally believe that this pinion gear, as it rotated, it was skipping a tooth, which caused the wheel to bounce. The clock to shake and the gear to bounce. So again, we replaced the minute wheel with minute pinion that had that crack in it, and now when I trip the movement, so far the weight has not did a funky thing like it was earlier. So the point here is always do a function test before you put the movement into the case, preferably with the stand like this. That way you can check it out and see what's going on and prevent you from taking the movement in and out of the case all the time. I love coming up to my buddy's house because I learn just as much as he learns and working on all his unique clocks. There's my buddy there. But I've had a few clocks that I worked on the last time that I was here that we got up and running. I still, depending on how I feel, I still have a 8-day Oompa clock that I want to work on. And he has another clock that I want to work on that I've never seen one like. And I want to work on it. I want to touch it. I've already talked to it, telling it to treat me nice. But it's a beautiful clock. And hopefully while I'm up here, we'll get to it and I'll make a YouTube video of it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. May God bless each and every one of you. And don't forget to hit the like, the notification bell and subscribe buttons and leave me comments because it's free to do so.